Sports fans, there's so much to talk about today on the Golden Score News right here on On-Field Flicks, your home of black entertainment. My name is Adelani Ogriade, and of course, I have all the latest in the world of sports for you. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Golden Score Show, and these are some of the stories making headlines on this Friday night. Former Arsenal boss breaks Gunners' hearts. Manchester United set up Villarreal finale. Marconi handed a 10-match ban for racially abusing Nigerian star. Ex-Rugby League player jailed for sexual assault. Osaka and Nadal take prestigious laureus accolades. Now let's get deeper into this story, starting with that incredible Europa League dramatic semi-final that former Arsenal boss breaks Gunners' hearts. Arsenal only needed one goal at home to qualify for the Europa League final, despite their star striker and skipper Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang hitting the woodwork twice. The Gunners failed to hit the back of the net. Could you believe that? The goalless scoreline means Unai Emery's Villarreal qualifies for the Europa League final. Sorry, Arsenal fans. Now, moving to the next Europa League match, Manchester United set up Villarreal finale. Manchester United reached their first final of the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era, but lost their 7-match unbeaten record in an entertaining Europa League last four tie with Roma. Edinson Cavani scored both United goals in the second leg of a 13-goal semi-final. United lost 3-2 on the night, but won 8-5 on aggregate. Well done, United. Now, moving on to some little African news that isn't so pleasant. Marconi handed a 10-match ban for racially abusing Nigerian star. Pisa's Michel Marconi has been handed a 10-match ban for racially abusing Nigerian and Chievo Verona's Joel Obi. The incident happened during a Serie B match on 22nd of December last year. The Italian Football Federation, FIGC, announced the punishment yesterday after the case was heard at the FIGC Appeal Court. That's right, we must kick racism out of football. If you can get a 10-year ban, I think 10 years is too soft, but a long sentence for that. Kick racism out of football. Now, moving on to some rugby news. Ex-Rugby League player jailed for sexual assault. Former Australian Rugby League player Gerard Hayne has been jailed for 5 years and 9 months for sexually assaulting a woman in 2018. The 33-year-old was found guilty in March of attacking the 26-year-old woman in her house. He must serve at least 3 years and 8 months before being eligible for parole. Now, let's look at a prestigious award that I wish I could have won an award, really. But anyway, let's get into it. Osaka and Nadal take prestigious laureus accolades. Japan's Naomi Osaka has been named Sportswoman of the Year at the Laureus World Sports Awards, with fellow tennis player Rafael Nadal the men's winner. Osaka won the US Open in 2020, while Spaniard Nadal equaled Roger Federer's record of 20 Grand Slam men's title by winning last year's French Open. German football champions Bayern Munich, who won last season's Champions League, were named Team of the Year. Tennis legend Billie Jean King received the Lifetime Achievement Award. Well done to all those people. After the break, guess what we'll be doing? We'll be hearing reactions from Arsenal fans and a Manchester United fan, or actually a few of them. So Manchester United fans, just check it up how our dear brothers are doing this morning. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Golden Score News, and as promised, I have some reactions from last night's Europa League yesterday. I mean, if you are a football lover and you watch that Europa League, you can't help but feel for Arsenal fans, and you can't help but understand why Manchester United fans are happy today. Well, we got a few reactions on the streets. Here's what Arsenal fans and Manchester United fans had to say this morning.
Hey, Ade. Man, we are so excited as the Red Devils to be going to Poland. So excited to have made it through to the finals. Yeah, after I think what is it? It's been 4 years since the last time we were in the final of a major European competition. Yeah, man, I think all United fans are happy. It's not exactly what we wanted. Obviously, we would have liked to be in Chelsea or Manchester City's position and be vying for the highest crown in Europe. But nonetheless, I mean, to go so far in the Europa League is commendable. It's really kudos to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his technical team. The way that everything started didn't look great. We didn't look really good at the start of the season, and then we picked up a little bit, and then we headed into the Champions League group stages, which at some stage we looked to have been cruising. We looked to have been going easy, and we were going to make it through to the knockout phases. But a little bit of a dip in form cost us. We picked it up in the league, and we started doing really well in the EPL, and that league sort of filtered through and translated into what has now led us to the final of the Europa League. I think our league form speaks volumes, and we've done really, really well. I mean, it's just a pity that we're the second best team in England on paper, and maybe even by performance, we're probably fairly the second best team in England. But yeah, very excited. Great to see Cavani. I've always wanted Cavani at United, and I'm so sad that we're getting him at the latter part of his career. I wish we would have had him earlier on because I think he would have become a United legend. But so good to see him scoring goals. He gives you such an amazing array of skills, whether it be at the head, he's off the ball runs, he's running into space. He's just overall influence on Rashford and Greenwood. So great to have Cavani, and I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that he signs a new deal for another year. I think it'll be great for United. It gives United a little bit of time to look for another striker, a long-term solution up front. And yeah, I mean, Bruno, Pogba have been amazing. The two of them in midfield have really carried us both in the league and in the Europa League so far. I wish they would have been fully fit in the latter part of the group phases in the Champions League, because I think we would have probably gone a little bit further there had that been the case. But obviously, Pogba was still out injured. But yeah, overall, man, very, very stoked, very, very happy. Pity about Arsenal, eh? Pity about Arsenal. I think Emre Can, he had a plan for Arsenal. He contained them, he frustrated them, and it didn't help that they were already 2-1 down from the first leg. So a bit of a pity, but we'll take on Villarreal. Everybody says this is Unai Emre's trophy. This is what he knows best, the Europa League. But I think we're a better team, and as long as we come with the right mentality, the right approach, we should easily take the Europa League. And yeah, bloody stoked, bloody excited, and we're just so happy to have made it through to the finals of the Europa League.
I did. That's not the issue. I don't even know where to start. It's a mess. Our club is a mess. It's a deep mess, man. From Wenger to Emery to Arteta, the whole organization. It's a disgrace. I think we reaping what we saw with Wenger. His worst season. He won an FA. We play. I think we play Europa or something like that. So, and Ateta just doesn't have an idea what he's doing or what to do. He doesn't have a clue. He needs to go. If they don't get rid of him this season, end of the season, that shows that that club doesn't even know where they're going. Because His lineups most of the time, it's just a disgrace. His sub timing, it's always wrong. He has the one FA, one Community Shield, but when it comes to the real deal, man, he messed up so badly this season. Can you imagine what position we're landing in? It's just I don't. It's nothing to write about. Seriously, seriously. You play players out of position. You don't play player you're supposed to play. You favor some mediocre players above a good player. I don't know, man. I don't know if we don't get rid of him end of this season and get a better coach or the better experience. I don't think we will ever be playing even Europa next season. We cannot. I don't think we can achieve anything better than what it does now. What it's doing now, seriously, because it doesn't have a clue what it's doing. He's clueless. It's just so clueless. Seriously, we need a proper restructuring. The whole organization needs a proper restructuring because should we continue this way? Arsenal is not even a mid-table team. But there's no difference between Arsenal and championship team. I'm telling you, we might as well just be demoted to championship and start playing there because every now and then you're not even interested. I'm not even looking forward to watch Arsenal games anymore. Uh, that is how bad it is. I'm not looking forward to watch Arsenal matches anymore because it's always the same result. It's always the same thing. Uh, they're still building. They're still building. For how long are they gonna build? Yes, the owner doesn't want to pump money, but at least you still have quality player than some other teams. The teams who there are teams who are above us that don't even have our quality. Understand? Some of those players doesn't even deserve to be wearing that jersey. Some of those players, in fact, most of those players doesn't deserve to be wearing the Arsenal jersey. We need to do a proper overhauling end of the season. We need to let go most of those players, all those average players, even the one on loan. We just need to find a way to get rid of them. Seriously, but if we don't do that, uh, are we? If we don't do that, it's gonna get worse. Seriously, I think after Wenger, we should have appointed Ancelotti. Ancelotti should have been our best bet. How do we allow Ancelotti to go to Everton? That still beat me seriously. But what is done is done. Let's just hope the restructure of the team end of the season.
You have been supporting Arsenal for the past 27 years, and it's been one sad moment over another sad moment. The only good moment I enjoyed was our unbeaten, and after then, it's been one sad moment over and over again. I felt it's a very big mistake to let Arsene Wenger go, and sincerely, it's so bad that for the first time in 25 years, Arsenal will not be participating in any European football, and that's bad. That's bad. I sincerely believe the management of Arsenal, they are toying and playing with the feelings of the fans. I believe it is the right time the fans stand up and protest against the board the way Manchester United fans do. I think the board needs to leave. I think they needs to leave. I believe they needs to leave. It's high time they need to leave. How did we get to employ Ateta? Oh my God. How on earth did we get to employ Ateta? It sucks. It's so painful. It's so painful. It's so painful. And the sad part is we don't even know what the future holds for Arsenal with Arteta in charge. He's not qualified to be our coach. He's not worthy to be our coach. I think it's best we let him go.
I think it's best to let him go and let's start all over again. No European football, nothing. They probably can concentrate on the league and see how it ends next season. But if Arteta is still in charge, I'm scared Arsenal might slide into oblivion or might be relegated. I just sincerely hope something is done fast. We need a drastic change. It's so sad. It's a difficult moment being an Arsenal fan. It's a difficult moment. But what do? I remain a Gunners. Thank you.
Yes, as expected, Arsenal fans are not too happy. Oh, and Manchester United fans are in seventh heaven. Really, they're really, really happy today. Well, that wraps up the Golden Score show today. And make sure you watch again on Monday, because on Monday, I have a special show for you. You don't want to miss it. From me, Adelani Oguriade, goodbye.